Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Tomorrowday Farms. Today we're going to hang out in the kitchen. We just got done making that amazing angel food cake, so I have tons of egg or yolks left from our ducks, and I don't want to waste a single drop of them. So normally when I do something like an angel food cake, I'll make pasta at the same time because I don't want to waste anything and I don't want to put them in my fridge. So we're going to make some really good pasta. We're also going to dehydrate it for later use for the winter. It's crazy to me how our spring is just here and now we're already thinking of winter, but it's just the kind of the way our brains work. So I'm going to take you over to the mixer. We're going to make up some really amazing pasta with those egg yolks. All right, so I have all these duck yolks, okay, and I'm going to get this in my mixer, and we're going to make whole wheat pasta today. So I thought I will show you how I do it, and if anybody has any certain way that they do it, you let me know. Now I will probably add 3 more eggs to this. This was a dozen yolks, okay? And I will probably add some with whites. I didn't clean my mixer because I'm making pasta now, so it doesn't make sense to me to do that. So I'm gonna start with 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Now, you should be really using the semolina flour, but I don't have any right now. I'm out. And then I'm going to add 1/2 cup of whole wheat, fresh milled flour to that. Now this part is really important, guys. So if you guys can get your hands on this, so it's not so dense. 2 tablespoons of vital wheat gluten because of the whole wheat, okay? And then we're gonna add some salt. Now we're gonna add this stuff to it. It's not traditional, obviously, but my salt is too it's too coarse for this, and I'm out of my fine salt, which we can't find right now. So I gotta seasoning salt works. You gotta sometimes do what you gotta do. And make sure you guys can see right in that bowl. So now we're just gonna start mixing it. Making your own pasta is so super simple. You can flavor it any way you want. We will be making some tomato pasta coming up here in a few weeks. Because we also have to incubate the duck eggs for food. So we got to kind of do half and half right now. But this is a good way for me to use these up. There's a whole duck egg going in. And a second one going in. We're going to move to my paddle now. I just like to get it going with the dough hook. Move to the paddle. Move that over to the side. The whole wheat flour makes it so much heavier on my mixer. Then I'll take you over to the other counter and we'll just knead it up. No big deal. So I'm gonna move you guys and I'll be right back. All right guys, so I got it out of the, oh, I should have took my hoodie off. It's chilly today. All right, so here's the pasta, okay? It's gonna take a while. Unless you have a big mixer that can handle the volume, okay? But the more you can't over knead pasta. That is one thing you can't do. The more you knead it, the better it is, okay? Just gently knead it. Add the flour as you feel it feels like you need it. I was pretty sure I dropped an eggshell in that pasta somewhere, but I must be wrong. And I'm just gonna stand here and knead up this beautiful pasta. We're not even gonna use the pasta machine today. I'm gonna show you how to use just a rolling pin, okay? We're gonna do it real super old school. But you don't wanna add flour until it starts to get really super sticky, okay? Look at that beautiful color coming through. I'm gonna turn you guys a little bit. Ooh. There you go. You just keep going. It's starting to get a little stickier now. You can add basil to this. You can rosemary if that's your thing. I would grind the rosemary, like do ground rosemary. Some marjoram. You can make ravioli out of this. You can do so much with just a simple pasta recipe. And we are going to use the oven dehydrator today as well. I might just pull out my old one, which is the only one I have, and use that one, because I know there's quite a few of you guys with that machine, the one that I have. And right now I can make pasta cheaper than I can buy it, and it's better for me. So I'm just going to keep kneading here, guys. Look at that color. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I'm just going to keep kneading, and then I'll bring you back when it's all done. Alright guys, sorry, I had to do a camera change, so hopefully I didn't cut off there. I'll have to check. But anyways, so here is our dough. Now the most important thing is cover it with olive oil. Set it on your counter for 1 hour. I'm going to get a clean bowl because I want to wash my other bowl because I might do more pasta. But that's what it looks like. It's very soft and very supple. It will calm down as it sits in the bowl with olive oil. Let's see if I can use this bowl. And so here's my bowl. We're going to add olive oil to the bottom and olive oil to the top. I'm going to cover it with a towel. I'm going to make sure that's, I don't want it dry. You don't want it to dry out. Okay? It will soak in that olive oil, so don't worry about that. You don't want so much olive oil that it's dripping. But it will take in that olive oil and give it a beautiful flavor. So I am going to get a towel on this. I'm going to clean up my mess. And I will see you guys back here when it's ready. Alright guys, here is our whole wheat pasta. Okay, I did dehydrate some, and I will show that to you. So we're going to use this little bit here, and then we'll cook some up for supper too, so you guys can see what it looks like when it's all cooked up. So you're going to want to start to fold it, and you're going to want to try to roll it, and get those layers in, and then roll it and then fold it over again, because we're going old school today. Now, if you have a pasta roller, this job is a lot easier. But there's your creases, so you can see that. We're going to start with this little smaller piece. Now, you can use this for anything, really. Ravioli, tortellinis, just some straight linguine. You might have to use your hands quite a bit, guys. Almost like a knead, but get it in there. Do smaller pieces if you want to. It's not like rolling out pastry either, guys. You don't have to worry about which way you're going. You just want to get it all worked in there. Just like so. Because this will take a while, I will tell you. You'll be here for a good 30 minutes probably, because you want to make it as thin as you possibly can. You can check it in your window. It's called the window pane test. You can pick it up and see through it, and then you know you have rolled out your pasta to the perfect. But if you enjoy doing something like this, this is how I do it a lot of times instead of getting out the pasta roller. Especially when I do like a small batch like this, it's just just to use up those egg yolks. Because I don't like egg yolks sitting in my fridge. I will freeze them every once in a while. But if I can make a delicious pasta, I will go that route as well. Depends how much time I have. So I'm just going to keep rolling this out, guys. When I get it to the thickness I want it, if I feel like I need to cut it because my hands are getting sore, I'll cut it and then I will roll out smaller pieces. It really depends how my hands are that particular day. And my rolling pin is so old. It was, my grandfather made it. So, it's a little lopsided, so I have to kind of work it a little bit more than normal as well. So I'm going to keep rolling this out, and then I will bring you guys back when I get it to the thickness I like it. Alright guys, so here is my piece of pasta. I did end up cutting it. You can see it's very thin, okay? And that's what you want. Now if you rip it like so, okay? Just pull it together, give it a little roll, and you're fixed. So you can either trim this up and do like a nice lasagna sheet, like you can, and then cut this into whatever, fettuccine or whatever. Trim this up like so, and then you got a beautiful lasagna sheet. Like so. Okay, you can see it has lots of elastic to it. You pull it a little bit if you want it a little, because it will shrink up on you a little bit. Okay, and then I just have this sheet. Oops, sorry guys. This sheet here. Just gonna grab a little touch of flour. Semolina would be so much better, guys. Like I said, I can't find it. I got a fruit fly in here. It's driving me crazy. Okay. Okay, so I'll just leave that like so. You can also let this dry and then cut it again, fill it with some meat or cheese, and make a fresh ravioli out of here. Here is just some that I cut with the pizza cutter. I just use a pizza cutter. Okay. And I'll just let that dry. Some fettuccine, okay, which is what the rest of mine's going to be probably. And then I oven dehydrated some pasta, show you guys as well. I put my oven dehydrator on at 135. And in 6 hours, I had dehydrated pasta. Okay, so nice and ready for us whenever we want it. I'll just do bulk bags of this, and then at the end of the season, when my chickens start to kind of slow down a little bit, I just figure out what I'm going to do with everything as I move forward. Pretty soon I'm just going to be doing like the fettuccine or the spaghettini, but that's what I'm doing right now, guys. What I'll do is I'll cook up some of this pasta with supper, and then you guys can see what it looks like when it's all cooked up. I'll see you guys at supper. Alright guys, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook up some of this fresh pasta. I got to do 2 different kinds. So I'm going to be keeping this water and cooking more pasta, because this is not going to be enough for us. So I have my water boiling. When you're cooking homemade pasta, you want to make sure that you have a very large stock pot full of salty water. This will take less time than your traditional run-of-the-mill store-bought. And we want leftovers. That is the other thing we want. So Michael loves his pasta, any kind of pasta really, leftovers. So, and once I get this all in here, I'm going to squeeze by here, guys. Turn this back up to high. Cooking a tad bit early today because we're in a tornado warning. But we've already battened down the hatches, so we should be okay. Everybody's away, everybody's safe. So I am going to get this covered back up, bring it back up to a boil. This should only take about 5 minutes to cook. Just going to get the lid on it, get it back up to a boil. When it's all done cooking, I'll bring you back. Alright, so here is the pasta, guys. I'm just going to add some sauce to it. Like I said, I'm making 2 different kinds of pasta. And I just threw some sauce in the crock pot. Super simple. And there you go. Throw a bit of crappy shaky cheese on there, because that just makes everything more delicious, right? And that's it. That's it. Michael will want more sauce, but you got the idea. Then if it's sauce is too thick, take a little bit of your pasta starch water and add to it, and you got yourself a beautiful sauce. So there we go, guys. There is my whole wheat pasta rolled out by hand. And that's it. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Ring that bell so you know when I upload or Michael uploads. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. See you super soon. Bye.